Okay, this is a quick little simple model I created in Creo. Let's go ahead and just, by the way, the model tree is here. It looks pretty much the same. You just turn it on and off down here, and the internal browser, it's turned on and off down here. But if you look at the icons, the feature names, extrude, revolve, sweep, sweat, blend, hold, nothing has really changed in that respect. Obviously the UI has changed, and where things are located are set up accordingly, but for the most part it's pretty straightforward. So if you look in the top right corner, let me bring the screen in a little, you'll see the search bar. So when you type in something like extrude as you're typing, it'll find the command, and when you hover your mouse over it, you'll notice on the left side it'll highlight in yellow right here. And you can actually launch the extrude by clicking here on the search. Let's switch to a different tab and search for the same thing. What it does, it actually switches to the tab and where the feature is located. This is also true if the feature happens to be buried in a submenu. Let's say model tree, show model tree, or some other orient mode. So orient mode is not widely used, so they put it on a drop down menu. But if I'm in a different tab over here and I type in orient, if you can spell, so you'll see orient mode, it'll actually also open the window and show me where to find it. So this new search functionality is actually pretty neat. It actually will make learning this a little differently, but we don't have to learn anything new as far as what a plane is and extrude. Everything works the same as before. It's a little more dynamic, so you can dynamic edit is built as part of the system, so you can easily just double click on things and change them without ever having to go into the actual edit definition. So those changes I made just real quick, pretty dynamic. Same thing with the main feature. And so I mean, it's definitely an easier easier way of working with the models, but you don't have to really learn anything from scratch. So I just kind of wanted to show that. So I mean, it's definitely got a lot of good things. This is a universal bar that sits there, and you can highly customize these, remove things, add things. Same thing with the ribbon. You can customize it and choose what tabs are visible, which ones are not, which commands you want in them. You can even create your own tabs or tab groups. So there's a lot of customizing that you can do. But again, it's still extrude, revolve, the same stuff we've always learned. Another thing you notice when you click on extrude and you click on a surface, it goes right into Sketch without the reference dialog box. So it's actually much easier than it used to be. Another thing is the constraints are all visible here, so you don't have to worry about a pull-out menu. So everything they did is really making it simpler. If you push in, it'll create a cut. If you push out, it'll create a protrusion. So it's fairly smart, you know, when it comes to things like that. But so it's not going to be something terribly different from what you're using now, just a little more modern and faster. So I hope that makes sense.